Hello. Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Evie with Evie Reviews. This is going to be my review and recap for Bel Air Season 1, episode 5, 6, 5 or 6. I don't remember. Hell, I'll figure it out when I tap the button. When we last left off, a lot of shit happened. I don't know. I can't listen. Y'all just gonna count this as an old lady day because I don't remember nothing from the last episode. So charge it to my head and not my heart. It's just Carlton's still a hating asshole. That's all I got. That's all I got. If you notice from video that I've changed clothes, it's because I got hot. It's 80 degrees outside, and the heat was on. I had to turn the heat off. I was like, why am I sweating? Like, why is it so hot? I had the heat on 81, and it's 81 degrees. Jesus Christ. And I'm not, listen, and while I'm not built for the cold, not built for the extreme heat either. Well, not inside the house at least. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to try to remember because I'm kind of eating while this is happening because lunch break. But let's jump into the episode. Let's see what's happening. I still got to watch Superman and Lois after this. So let's get into it. Not 3 minutes in and my eyes is watery and I got sun on my nose. Listen, I don't like this. Listen, I'm not an emotional broad. I don't like a lot of emotions because feelings are dumb and they serve no purpose. However, that being said, that got me right in the feelings that I'm overly emotional. I don't know what I've been going through the last couple of days. Pray for me. So we come back and it's the day of the fundraiser for Lisa's mama. And so the caterer canceled on them at the last minute because they accidentally triple booked by accident. So now they're trying to scramble and get it together. And and baby girl comes downstairs, Ashley, and she was like, have you seen social media? Will is being roasted. And they say for real roasted by his people back home. They're calling him a snake, a traitor, blah, 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 all these things. Will is in his room looking at all the Don't you never go to the comment section, baby. Never, ever go to the comment section. He done went to the comment section and people is tearing him a new asshole. He's distraught. And he was like, and his aunt come in. She tried to talk to him. He's like, he don't want to hear it. He goes downstairs. He's upset. His uncle's like, just give me a couple minutes of your time. And he was like, I don't want to talk to you. Boom. And the basketball knocks over a piece of art and breaks it. And he's like, damn it. And his uncle's like, get your ass in here. And he was like, come here. And he gives him a hug. And he was like, we got you. You know, this kind of stuff is going to happen. You got to develop a thicker skin, blah, 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 all of those things. And then he was like, you should see the stuff that they say about me, yada, yada. And so they get him to an even kill. He was like, this is a big night for this family. You know, we could definitely use your help. So he's going to help him. And that's how the episode started. And kudos to the baby that plays Will, because you was almost the why he don't want me man. That's where we were. That was the level of emotion that we was at. We was very much a Uncle Phil why he don't want me. That's where we were. But we gonna see what happens. All right, we back. I'm sorry, I got distracted by TikTok. My bad, y'all. My bad. Cause I stopped the video and then I got like a text message and then I don't know. My ADHD said go to TikTok and I've been to TikTok and it's been like 20 minutes. Listen, there's drama happening over there. Some man that duped this girl out of her coochie and then the very next day, well, he duped her into letting her guard down and entering into like a relationship with him. She flew to Denver for them to go on a date or their first date meetings, solidifying what the hell they doing. He convinces her to have unprotected sex. And the next day, he's on a date with another broad. What? It wouldn't have been he owes her apology. It'd have been like, oh my God, Ebony killed that man. She said, don't play with her. Y'all just didn't want to listen. You just didn't want to listen to her. Damn. All right. I don't know. That has nothing to do with what we're doing here. Bel Air. Back to this thing. So, uh, while Hillary agrees to come to her parents' house and help them cook, she's getting shit from the little white man who's the owner of the house. Talk about she got a 2 hour deadline to produce some content that is not a cooking thing because she can't do the same thing. Apparently, the algorithm hates repetition. She has 2 hours to go viral. She got to figure that out. Then she told Ashley that losing Lisa's mama was like losing another sister because her and Lisa's mamas got super close when her and Vi stopped talking to each other. Viv and Vi stopped talking to each other. And she's like, why did they stop talking to her? It had something to do with Will. Hmm. Is Will not Aunt Vi's baby? Is Real really belong to them? Oh, Carlton would have a complete shit fit. Ooh, how about this? How about Ashley is not the cheat baby. Will is the cheat baby. And she gave that baby to Vi to raise. And then she went off with Philip and had Hillary, Carlton, and Ashley. Well, she had Hillary, and then she got pregnant with Will, and Michael Ealy is his daddy. Now, my question is, has Real met his actual daddy that's gone off and walked off? Or are we just, he just, all he knows is that his daddy just left? Because Vi's been taking care of him this whole time. Because Michael Ealy is his daddy. Y'all tell me what you think. Listen, I'm just gonna keep tweaking my my theories until I hit on something. So y'all tell me what y'all think of that one. Uncle Phil is stressed out because he done told them people they're gonna defund the police, and the whites and the police is not happy about it. Trying to get this party together. Will is trying to keep his promise to Carlton to stay away from Lisa. Lisa's trying to figure out what's wrong with you, and he was like, "I'm just trying to give you some space." And they both going through when they kind of bump heads. And he was like, "You know what? You're right. I need space. Let me just back up from you." So that's what's happening. I'm gonna try not to get distracted by TikTok. I put my phone face down, so we should be good. Let's get back into let's get back into the episode. Wait, hold on. I know I didn't mention this. I didn't mention that the fact that Lisa is distraught because her raggedy ass cop daddy done remarried some white woman and they pregnant, and now they talk about they gonna move out of her mama's house into a different house. Then she feels like the white girl's trying to erase every trace of the mama. I mean, can we kick her? Can we trip her down the stairs or something? Anything, bop her upside the head one. Ooh, ooh, boop. You know something? I already don't like her. Already, listen. That woman came in and said 30 seconds, 3 words, and rubbed her stomach. That's enough for me. Die, bitch. You don't have to be here. We don't need you. Unnecessary. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I don't like this stepmama. Not the children. Carlton and Lisa. They're talking about what schools have you picked schools. Carlton said, yeah, Princeton is his number one with Stanford as his backup. Lisa said she wants to swim for HU, and it was like, okay, HU, and don't forget to pledge day, Hamanama Ding Dong sorority, whatever the hell they say it. It's not real. And they did their little ski-wee or whatever for their particular sorority. And as they are all, you can clearly see them all bonding and giggling and having a good time. Here come the white. And I'm like, oh my God, are you okay? And she was like, yeah, he's just kicking, and it's always a surprise when he kicks. You're 10 and a half months pregnant. You're 47 weeks at this point. Why is it a surprise, bitch? Go somewhere and sit down. You refuse to let that baby have the spotlight. Well, you start on your bullshit. Go sit down, white lady. Who even invited you? Why are you here? You know what? I'm not even gonna get it. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like, I want to fight her on behalf of Lisa. I don't give a damn that she's pregnant. I don't like it. All right, we good. Oh God, let's. My nerves gonna be tore up by the end of this. Let's go. Damn, I was so angry at the little white lady that I forgot to say that Ashley's little girl that she likes is at the party. So she's asking Hillary what should she do. She was like, "Tell her how you feel. Just be yourself." Blah blah blah. Meanwhile, Will is playing tickling the ivories during this whole party. Like, what? Just kick the white lady out. That's all I get. You know what? We're gonna keep and we move on. I told you I didn't like that hoe, and I was right. Okay, so they're outside, and Viv is trying to sit up outside for whatever the program and events for the evening is gonna be. And so the white girl is badgering her, talk about some. Oh well, I've been trying to get close to Lisa. Do you have any ideas? Da, 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 da. I just want her to know that I'm here for her. And blah blah blah. And then she was like, I would like to be able to say a few words tonight. Because Lisa really didn't allow me to help her with any of this. And Viv was just trying to be kind and be like, well, no, I don't think our program's actually kind of tight. I don't think we have any time for anything extra. She was like, but I really would. She's like, maybe you would really like not to make this event about you and let it be about Lisa and her dead mama. Will happened to see his aunt finna go laugh with this broad. So he jumped in to try and be his charismatic self. He was like, hey, about the baby, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, oh, yeah, me and whatever officer dumb ass name is, because he about to be Officer Coon in about 30 seconds. Officer Cheaton. So Officer Cheetah said, she's like, oh, I remember when we met, and he was this big LA golf tournament in Palm Springs. It's gorgeous. Have you been? He was like, no. He was like, oh, that's when we met. That was our first trip together. And he won the tournament, and he said I was his good luck charm. And Anvia was like, She was like, oh, I remember that tournament. She was like, that was 2018, right? And she was like, yeah. And she was like, huh, but his wife didn't die till 2019. So what the fuck was you doing taking a trip with this nigga in 2018, bitch? At this point, this would be the time where I start to pull my hair back. Now, her hair was already in a chignon. But this is when the earrings would have been removed. And on my mama, I'd have socked that pregnant bitch. She's not pregnant in the face. I'd have socked her in the motherfucking face. Cause what the fuck, bitch? Did you just tell on yourself and Officer Douchebag? Is that what just happened? Daughter. Now listen. Lisa. You need to go to the house one night when your daddy is working and trip that bitch down the stairs. And I will tell the police you was with me the whole... We don't know, officer. We don't know. We just came... we were on an outing and we came back and we found her on the floor. Maybe she tripped down the stairs. Pregnancy, and maybe she lost her footing. We don't know what happened. That's where I am with this shit. This is making me angry. Okay, so if y'all don't know me here, let me be very open and honest and transparent to the new people. Hi, new people. Welcome to my shenanigans. Listen, fidelity is my line in the sand. It'll get you stabbed 32 times fucking with me. Don't do it. Okay? I don't like it on TV shows. I don't like it in movies. It's not a good plot device. It just makes people angry. So, therefore, it's not cute and or funny. It makes me feel violent. So if I seem extraordinarily like rah-rah in this moment, because I don't. Because this is my line in the sand. I hate it. And now both Lisa and Lisa's daddy and his snow bunny can both go to hell and die. For all I care, and never be seen again on this show. Can she go stay with Will and them family? Till she go to school? Because y'all are irrelevant. We don't need you. We don't need you for this storytelling. We don't need you. She can go stay with her grandma. Y'all can both just choke and die at this point. Okay, y'all, let's just listen. Okay, I feel like I did too much. I'm gonna breathe and watch the rest of this fucking ass episode. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so Avia says she needs a break, so she's walking towards her office where she does her painting, or whatever it's called, her studio, whatever. And of course, my husband, Mr. McCreeper, Michael Ealy, is in there, and he was like, "This is your art," and she was like, "Yeah, what are you doing in here?" He's like, "John told me that you had started painting again, and I wanted to see it." He's like, "I think it's time for you to share your art with the world." And she was like, "Well, I don't. It's not ready to be seen. I don't think I'm ready yet." And he was like, "Okay, well, I'll make you a bet. You put your art in this silent auction. If it goes for so much money, then you know that you're ready to be seen. Your art is ready." And she was like, "I don't know." And then Uncle Phil comes in, and Viv starts acting real suspicious, like she can't remember the man's name, but they supposed to be acquaintances. I'm telling you now, when Hillary was a baby, before she gave birth to Carlton, or when Hillary and Carlton were tiny, her and Phil got into it, and she left for some time. It was long. The kids was young enough that they don't remember it and they don't talk about it. But she left for about 9-10 months. She was knocked up with Reed's baby, and Will is that baby, because he's talking to Lisa, and he's like, "I don't know. I've never actually met my dad. He left when I was 4." She left Will in Philly with Vi to raise, and she been keeping this secret this whole time, and that's why Aunt Vi is upset that Viv wants to keep Will, because how you gonna give me this baby and leave him with me for 16 years to raise, and now all of a sudden you don't want to give my son back to me? Ooh, woo, woo, woo. Also, Lisa, baby, I understand that you hate that white woman. She's supposed to be hated. You should throat punch that bitch if you really feeling froggy. But then Lisa says to Will, "I tried with Carlton, but I feel like he uses my vulnerability to try and get close to me. And really, I'm just trying to deal with my own shit. I can't deal with my shit and your shit at the same time." He's like, "Well, if you ever want somebody to be petty with, I'm your guy. You can talk to me. I'm your dude." And Carlton overheard it. Now, and he crying, and he gonna go and cry in the car, I guess. I don't know. He gonna be in his room fighting the air, throwing up, sliding down the wall. I don't know. Whatever bitch assholes do. I don't know. I just don't know. But we gonna hopefully we can get back into this. I really want somebody to push that white lady down. I really want that. Okay, stop being petty, Abby. Okay, moving on. I'm never gonna get through the last 20 minutes of this episode, Jesus, if I keep stopping. But here's what happened. Ashley and the little girl and the little boy is at the pool pinball machine. Little boy said, "Can I get y'all something to drink?" And it was like, "Yeah, they're great. Some water would be great." So he goes off to get them some water. And so this when Ashley makes her move, and she was like, she thinks the little boy. Louisa thinks that the little boy likes Ashley, and she was like, "I don't know, he's a dork." He's like, "Dorks can be cute." He's like, "Oh yeah." She was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Actually, there's this boy I like. There's someone I like. It started at the skating rink." Ashley thought she was talking about her. She was talking about Will. Poor Ashley in her feelings. Because her crush likes Will. Not her. And she looks sad and disappointed. Oh, poor baby. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this, but my husband, Michael Ealy, the incredible creeper, he tried to pick up once. He tried to force Viv's hand by telling Phil that he thinks that her art should be in the thing. Sorry about that. I was interrupted by the grandbabies. So they could holler me, ma at me 700 times, because that's what they do when they call me on FaceTime. What was I saying? Okay, so my husband, Michael Ealy, was being creeptastic and tried to manipulate Viv into putting her artwork in the thing by using her husband. And her husband was giving her the side eye. He looking at his wife, and she looking at him. And he looks at her. She looks at him. But eventually, they decide we'll put it in the silent auction, blah blah blah. So Michael Ealy goes to pick up the piece of artwork. He was like, that's okay. You're a guest. We'll have somebody come and bring it out. He is like, take your ass out of this room and go do some guest shit. Stop whatever it is that you're doing. So later on, after the thing with little Ashley, you see Michael Ealy staring at the picture, and he puts down a bid on the silent auction for the picture. So Uncle Phil peeps game, and so he waits until he walks away, and he walks all the way across the room, and I think he bid $45,000. Uncle Phil bid $100,000 on the painting, which you're not gonna do, my nigga. That's not what You're not finna buy my wife's painting. Mm-mm. Nah, bruh, not over here, not over. Huh. I appreciate that. Again, where the hell is Jeffrey with his fine at? I think we saw him for like 42 seconds. And I don't like it. How am I going to break up with Michael Ealy if Jeffrey is never here to satisfy what I need? What the This Is Us is happening in this goddamn shit? Yo, I cannot. I can't. Listen, y'all not gonna have me have feelings for this bitch ass nigga because he crying. First of all, he overheard them talking about him, how exhausting it is, because you are exhausting, baby. You got to tell you doing the most. So I need you to bring it down, because I need you to be an actual human being. Because right now, the bitch ass nigga in your throat is ruining everything for you. So Will comes to find him. Lisa's like, where is he? Da 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 da. He's supposed to speak. Will goes to look at Carlton's room. Carlton has sniffed up all the cocainus, all the Xanaxes, all of the dopest. He has sniffed it all. He is higher than Giraffe Coochie right now. So they have a conversation. He was like, I heard you talking about me and how it's exhausting. And he was like, I need you to cool your jets. Bring it back in. Like, he's like, I thought you looked me dead in my face and said you would stay away from her. My nigga, I was just trying to be her fucking friend, you stupid bastard. So he was like, you got to get it together because you got to go out there. He was like, they can't see me like this. Again, I say feelings are stupid and they serve no purpose. Because why do I feel bad for this little boy? I shouldn't. I should not. This is part of the softness. This is that bullshit. But this is very, the white brother came to get the black brother if This Is Us, because he was having a panic attack in his office when he was supposed to be putting on his play. That's what this is giving. This is very much that. The baby done, dark skinned one that crawled up in the corner. He cried and hysterical. And Will is rocking him back and forth like he's his granddaddy. I don't know listen. And then it went to commercial. Child, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot happening. I don't think I'm gonna make it to Superman and Lois this evening. We'll do it tomorrow. Well, that was satisfying. So Lisa starts to do her special reading for her mama with this poem. Will comes and help her because Carlton is too high. He don't even know his own name at this point. He's sweating and looking out the mirror crying and shit. So they finish, everybody claps and applauses, all that stuff. And so they was like, what happened to Carlton? I thought he was going to do the reading with you. And Will was like, he wasn't feeling good, so he had to take a nap. He's not a good liar. I'm going to need you to get better at lying, baby, because you're not good at it. And so the mama knows. So she says, Ashley, she whispered, Ashley, go to her and take her, mom. And so go check on your brother. So the white hoe is like, oh, Lisa, that was so beautiful. I just feel so moved. I would like to give a few words of special toast. And Aunt Viv is like, hey, bitch, I told your stupid ass to sit the fuck down. We don't want to hear from you today. It is not about you. Sit down. She's like, well, Fred said it was okay, so I don't understand why there's an issue. Bitch, this is my fucking house. So if Fred wants you to speak, Fred needs to have an event at his goddamn house. Because, bitch, this is my house. So you can sit the fuck down. Or you can get that. One of the two. I'm from whatever you want to do. However clever, nigga. Listen, it could be whatever. It could be whatever, cuz. And she's like, oh, how dare you? Hey, bitch, get out my house before I knock you the fuck out. Pregnant and all. Because that's what you are. And it was like, come on, Lisa, we're leaving. Lisa said, I'm not leaving. Y'all got put out. Not me. Not me. So then Fred Weeble Wobble head cheating ass comes up to Uncle Phil talking about some. Well, now you know why you lost that endorsement. Yes, because Weeble Wobble cheating ass decided that he wants to run as district attorney too. So he's gonna leave. I guess he's running for the race as well. Chief of police is now running for the DA. Do you have any lawyery experience, sir? How is that even? You just running because you think you. What is this? Hold on. Sorry, the niggatry of it all. So Uncle Phil is like, yeah, you Uncle Tom ass cracker, I'm gonna whoop your ass in this race. And he was like, oh no, your money and your connections. And why he trying to break bad. Jeffrey roll up on him. Is like, is there a problem? Is there an issue? Do you need help being escorted out the building? Like, what the fuck you doing? He was like, you stabbed me in the back of my friendship. Blah 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 blah. And so he's like, your money and your connections and your muscle. The muscle. I'm so extra for no damn reason. He was referring to Jeffrey as the muscle. He's like, it's not gonna get you the win. He was like, get your punk ass out my motherfucking house, you stupid ass bitch. So he didn't say that, but that's how I felt. That's what the look he communicated through him through ESP. That's what the look said. So so Uncle Phil and Jeffrey is watching him walk away. He was like, thanks for the heads up. He was like, that's my job. And he was like, yeah, but keep my eye on him. He's like, I'm already on it. He's like, oh, and there's another one. My husband, Michael Ealy. His name is Broderick, whatever. That fine. Keep an eye on that fine ass light skinned nigga too, because he something no special right. He was like, oh no, I'm already on that. I said, ooh, okay, Jeffrey, like, come on, be astute. Listen, I need a backstory on Jeffrey, like, cause I need him to fold me up like a lawn chair. What's happening, sir? Oh God, I don't know how y'all put up with me. Okay, let's. I think I'm almost to the end of this episode. All right, so my husband Michael Ealy says that Viv can't Welsh on the bed because somebody bought her portrait for $20,000. He did. I don't think he looked at the final bid because Uncle Phil wanted it, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. So she has to start showing her artwork. Lovely. Now, Hillary has decided to cook in her drawers. That's how she gonna go viral with her cooking stuff. Is she gonna be in her Savage Fenty cooking sexy food? It's sexy time with her in the thing. Okay, cool. That's gonna come back to bite her in the ass. Uncle Phil, why are they so blind to Carlton being high as Cooter Brown? Because when he come out of whatever fugue state he's in, his uncle is sitting at the end of the bed. And he was like, I could explain. He was like, we know it's your anxiety. You were just pushing yourself so hard. Blah, blah, blah. You need to take it down and blah, 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 blah. Child, that nigga is high. He is sniffing the cocaine and y'all are stupid. But listen, it's going to come out. It's going to come out with the water, the rinse. If it don't come out with the rinse, it'll come out. Don't come out of the wash. It'll come out in the rinse. Child, I don't know. Then Viv and Will have a conversation, talk about they really stand up for each other, and they always will. Family, bad boys for life. Moving on. At the end, Will and Lisa are having a conversation, and she was like, what happened to the distance? He's like, I just didn't want to be another person that you have to manage your emotions around, blah blah blah. She was like, no, we just have a vibe, blah, blah, blah. And they kiss, and that's how the episode ends. That is going to ramp up, because just when Will and Carlton were coming to some kind of meeting of the minds, that shit with him and Lisa is gonna blow this whole thing right back open. He's gonna snort all. That boy gonna OD. I can tell you that right now. It turned into. It's gonna be a whole episode of Euphoria. Listen, it's just what it is. We just gonna have to brace ourselves for it. But that was the entire episode of what the hell is this show? Bel Air. Did you watch it? What's happening? Did you like it? Did you feel bad for Carlton? What are your theories about Reed? Because he got a secret and Viv be acting too nervous. I feel like he don't even know. He just trying to get back in her drawers. I don't think he knows that she had a baby by him. Because it might not be true, but that's my theory. But yeah, y'all tell me what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a kin. I'll catch you in the next one.